Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming to you to do another recap video. Today we are talking 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 5, Episode 11, Breaking the Bed. So we're just going to get on right onto it. Judging by the name of this title, I'm going to start with a couple where this title came from. We're going to start with Shekinah and Sarper. So Sarper and Shekinah, Sarper arrives. Sarper, he's like a model type guy. He's been with 2,500 women, which is disgusting. I think that is like, I don't even know people who can even who've been with a quarter of that. But 2,500 women. Shekinah arrives to Turkey, and and Sarper feels like Shekinah is the one, and everything. And she arrives to Turkey, and he has flowers for her and stuff. And hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So Shekinah arrives to Turkey, and Sarper has flowers for her, and he's feeling like he's going to change because Shekinah is the one. They get back to Sarper's apartment, and the apartment is nice and clean for the most part and everything. And Shekinah comes in, was like, this is just like a little bachelor's pad and everything, so I got to change some things. And I'm just thinking, oh, here we go, starting off with that already. And she also mentioned that, other times that she came to Turkey to visit him, she never noticed his apartment. She said the other times that she was there, she was just focused on him and nothing else and everything. So she never really got a full glance at the apartment, which I think was ridiculous. How do you not know what the apartment looks like and stuff? Just focusing on him. You got to be aware of your surroundings, Shekinah. Come on, Miss Hollywood. Better than that, Miss Hollywood. So Sarper is showing her around, and he said that he has like this little game room that he plays his PlayStation. And Shekinah was like, "Oh, you're a gamer? I don't like gamers. They're too more focused on that and everything." And I'm just like, oh, here we go again and everything. So he then shows her the bedroom, and he has his old bed that is like, he has a bedboard that's all messed up and raggedy, and like a lot of women have slept in that bed. And she saw the bed and how the backboard looked and everything. She was like, I am not sleeping here, because you've been with 2,500 women, and a lot of women have been in that bed. And he was like, well, this is just my bed. It's comfortable. I like it and stuff and everything. The bed, my opinion with the bed is, I see both sides. I see why Shekinah does not want to sleep there, because a lot of women have slept in it. But at the same time, I also see Sarper's point, because he can't probably afford a new bed and stuff. If that's like a bed that he grew up in, I think it's more sentimental personally, not with the 2,500 women or whatever. But I think it's just like personal, and he also probably can't afford it because beds are expensive. They're like between $500 to over $1,000. So that's probably why he's not getting it. But I understand why Shekinah don't want to sleep in it. So Sarper made Shekinah sleep on the couch. He got the couch ready. He came out and slept with her on the couch and everything. And while whoop-de-doo and stuff. So yeah, so she came in a little bit, but I think she'll get used to it. But I mean, I don't even know why she went over there anyway. I don't trust anybody that's been with 2,500 people. That's just unheard of, in my opinion. But yeah, that was Sarper and Shekinah. Next couple I want to talk is Holly and Wayne. So this episode, they are a day away from the wedding. Holly and Wayne are 1 day away from the wedding. They decide to go on an African safari and stuff. And, they got to go on the safari, and they got to see all kind of animals, lions and all that stuff. And we also got to meet Wayne's sister. And I think her name was Mary Lee or something like, or no, not Mary. The name was Rose. Rose. And Holly had mentioned her and Rose are really good friends. She said that's her only friend that she has in South Africa and everything. She understands like what she's going through with Wayne and stuff. And, they had nice little chat about like, about what's going to happen with the wedding and everything. And when they were out on having the safari, Holly had mentioned, and the mom said that it's nice to see someplace different that's good in South Africa, because the only thing we know about South Africa is that it's dangerous and everything. So it was nice to see something good and something different in South Africa. So that was all we've seen out of Holly and Wayne. Next couple I want to talk is Brandon and Mary. So Brandon and Mary got some breaking news. So this episode starts out with has Brandon. He got a haircut, and Mary's coming out the bathroom with pregnancy tests, and it showed up positive. So Mary's pregnant. Apparently, Mary's grandfather had gotten a job in Manila, and he's been gone. And that leaves, so Brandon and Mary have changed their minds and have begun to have a little bit more playtime. And Brandon is conniving. He promised the grandfather, that he would not do things like that in his household until he was married. And then the moment he gets a job and leaves the house, they want to be conniving, and Mary wants to cave in and change her mind. Boy, please. Now, there's been rumors that Brandon and Mary might have gotten fired from TLC because apparently it's been leaked that Mary's been pregnant for a while, and pictures were leaked and stuff. So they went against their MBA and stuff. So there's been rumors that I do not have that confirmed. But there's rumors that they might be fired from TLC. I don't know if they're going to finish out the season or will they be invited to the tell-all and everything. I really want them at the tell-all. I really don't want them like fired like that and just not come to the tell-all, because everybody wants to know what happened with Brandon and Mary, and stuff. But yeah, that was that. So congratulations, Brandon and Mary. You two kids have fun with your new kid. Just saying. So yeah, that was Brandon and Mary. Next couple I want to talk is Danielle and Johan. Danielle and Johan said the last couple weeks they've been talking about wanting to have a baby and stuff. Now they're talking about visas. So Danielle and Johan, they have a little dog named Gizmo. And Danielle and Johan have a meeting with the immigration lawyer to talk about a possible visa for Johan so he can travel to New York. Johan, if y'all remember, wanted to live in the United States, and Danielle wanted to live in the DR and stuff. They were not on the same page. We talked about that a lot last season on The Other Way. So they meet with the immigration lawyer. She speaks both Spanish and English. Right when they got there, the dog pees on Danielle. And she was just like, oh, well, I'm a mom, so I'm used to this. This is nothing. We just rolled our eyes. So they're talking. Danielle wants Johan to get a tourist visa and stuff, and Johan is actually wanting a green card. So, well, here we go. Someone wanting the green card. Here we go with that and stuff. And the conversation didn't really go well. It's just like there's just like they have to go through so much process of wanting to come to the United States and stuff. Like a tourist visa, like I don't know. They're married. Danielle and Johan are married, and I think that they should really apply for a spousal visa, to be honest. But I mean, if Danielle wants to live in the DR, then what's the point of him doing that? They're just not on the same page. He wants a green card. She wants to live in the DR. It's funny how they want to live in their opposite countries and stuff and everything. Danielle still seems like she's like up here to Johan being down here. She be saying all these ignorant remarks and stuff. like just putting him and his culture down and stuff. And she just wants to flaunt her man in New York and stuff because, she always likes to talk about his, his male parts and stuff, which is disgusting. Nobody cares about that and stuff. And the reality of the situation is we're Team Johan because now, granted, at the end of last season, I thought he was a little bit rude to Danielle and stuff, but still, Danielle, it really puts him down a lot. And I don't like that. And he sees that and he's just not falling for it anymore. So it is what it is with that. So yeah, that was all we've seen on Danielle and Johan. And the last couple I want to talk is TJ and Kimberly. And this is just a train wreck. So remember this whole season, they're fighting and everything. Kimberly is mean. Kimberly is really mean. I'm just going to come on and say she is mean. It's her way or nothing, really. And I'm noticing that. Like, I think like this whole situation is mean, but Kimberly's really is the problem because she keeps saying, "Oh, I don't like your family, but I love TJ." This and that, whatever. This episode, Kimberly's parents got to meet TJ. And they were talking about everything. And TJ had mentioned like her and the brother had gotten into an argument and she wants liberty and stuff. And Kimberly was like, "No, I did not say the word liberty. I wanted to be free and stuff." And we're just like, well, same thing, basically. And Kimberly and TJ's brother had that battle a few weeks ago. And, TJ's basically in the middle of it and everything. And like he had said that TJ told the parents that Kimberly's really blunt and everything, and then all of a sudden Kimberly and TJ just like go back and forth and everything, and like she kept on interrupting TJ and saying, "Oh, that's not true, this and that and everything," and he was just like, "Can you just like let me talk and stuff and everything, and don't like disrespect me in front of your parents when I'm just meeting them for the first time." It really wasn't like the first time. This was the first time TJ met the parents, and it wasn't a good first impression because they got into an argument. They just went right down to business. The father asked like, "What's really going on here?" and everything. He tried to explain. She kept on interrupting. They go back and forth and everything. So later, the next day, we're close to the wedding actually. Kimberly gets a message from, apparently was texting TJ in the middle of the night saying, "You're not," and TJ was like, "You're not hearing me" and stuff. They got into a big fight in the middle of the night, and TJ actually just wanted to sleep and stuff. And all of a sudden, the next morning, the mom comes into the hotel room. She sees Kimberly's crying, and she's like, "TJ, I think TJ broke up with me and stuff. He said that he can't do this no more." And the mom was like, "Well, that don't mean nothing. That does not mean a breakup. He just means like maybe in his culture, he's just over the situation right now and everything. I don't know him, so he didn't say it's over." And then she called. So after that, Kimberly calls TJ like, "What are we doing?" And TJ was just like, "I really want you to block me out of your life. I erase the memory of me in your life. Like, I cannot do this. This is too much for me. Like, right now it's over." So Kimberly's all crying and everything. We left with the cliffhanger. It looks like for next week, she's going to fight for this relationship. Now, she keeps saying, "Oh, I love TJ. I love TJ, this, and that. I'll do what I can. I love you, TJ. I don't like your family, but I love you, TJ," and all that. But like I said, she is mean. Like she called him you're acting like the D word and stuff and everything, and he didn't take that lightly and stuff. She's just one of those people like, she could dish it, but she can't take it. Like she was like, "I know I can be hard at times and everything." Okay, if you know that, then change that about yourself. Compromise for your man, girl. Like, Like, stop acting like, both her and Danielle act like they're so superior and stuff. Research your countries that you're moving to. You know that I understand, like, here in America, we are free. We can do whatever we want and stuff. But when you go to different countries, they're not as free as we are. And you have to obey by their rules and their cultures. If not, then don't go. It's that simple. The things we do for love. But I'm just saying, I'm tired, like, with a lot of these 90-dayers thinking that they're so superior to anybody that's not American and stuff. We're getting a bad rep because of people, like some of these people that are on 90-day. We got people thinking we're ignorant Americans and everything, typical American behavior and stuff, the way we be acting and stuff. We are privileged. I agree, we are privileged. I love my freedom here, but I've done a lot of research and done my homework and did and educated myself on different cultures, different countries, and what they do and stuff. And even watching this show over the 3 years that I've been watching it, that things are different in other countries. And like, if you go to Morocco, a country like Morocco, you can't show public display of affection. You'll get arrested. That's big. Like. So, like, do your homework, people. Do your homework and quit acting like you're better than everybody and stuff. So TJ is just like, I can't take this anymore. Like, she's just too mean and stuff. And she is. So we'll see how this plays out, guys. But I tell you, like, they're a train wreck. And they're getting on my nerves. But that was all we seen from The Other Way. We did not see Kenny and Armando, and we did not see Julio and Kirsten. I don't know what's going on. I don't know when we're going to see Julio and Kirsten again. Last time we saw them, they broke up and stuff, so I don't know what's going on with them. So we shall see. I don't know how many episodes are left before the tell-all or anything, so I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Before I go, The Last Resort. With The Last Resort, the girls, Kalani, Yara, Angela, and Molly had like a little like girls' night out and put all the girls together and brought all this lingerie and stuff. They had like got a lingerie and modeled for themselves and everything. Angela and Liz made up from their fights. The boys, they want to have a night out without Ed, but they were like, we should invite Ed just for the heck of it. All the couples took a Karma Sutra class and stuff. They're still with the sex therapist or whatever. Molly and Kelly are still like whining and crying because they don't love each other anymore. And Kelly's upset that Molly doesn't love him anymore, is not in love with him anymore and stuff. Kalani and Asuelu. Kalani has not forgiven Asuelu for what happened. And I'm going to say this. Kalani is taking big revenge on Asuelu. She admitted that Asuelu actually cheated more times than what we just know about, that I didn't know about. They cheated before he came to America, a little bit before the wedding and stuff and everything. So Asuelu has been around and stuff, in the words of Kalani and stuff. But she's taking revenge like hardcore. Like when he gave her that hall pass, she is using it to the T. She is really in love with this other guy that she used the hall pass on. And I feel like this is a big revenge for all Asuelu. I think, like, if she's smiling about it, she finds it funny. But, like, if she really wants her marriage to work, she needs to, like, really knock that off. But she says Asuelu is really trying hard now, but it's like she's at the point where it's just too late. And yeah, like she's just really taking revenge. She's thinking about the other guy. She's thinking about him sexually. And in a preview of an upcoming episode, it looks like she's going to bring him out and stuff. So it's going to get messy on that resort. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on in the Last Resort. Like, I haven't done a separate video on the Last Resort. I stick it with the Other Way video because, like, there's just not there's nothing really completely juicy going on like it was in the first two to three episodes. The last three episodes have just been a little, and so that's why I just combine them when I do Theater Way recap. But that's about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back on next week to recap the Before the 90 Days tell-all. So we got the tell-all coming up for B90. I can't wait to do that. So I will see y'all again soon. So have a great day, guys. Stay safe.